video is done to show the chances and the permutations that surrounds Nigeria, the Super Eagles, ahead of the crucial World Cup qualifiers against South Africa on Tuesday. I will start with the criteria for qualification. The top team in each group, they qualify directly for the 2026 World Cup. Now the one that might concern the Super Eagles. The second round is we feature the 4 best runner-up in two semi-finals, that is 1 match each, followed by a final also, which is also a 1 match. The winner of this second round will participate in the FIFA playoff tournament. The FIFA playoff tournament, we see 6 teams battle for the last 2 spots available for the 2026 FIFA World Cup to be held in Canada, the United States, and Mexico. The 2 teams from CONCACAF, 1 each from the AFC, the CAF, the CONMEBOL, and the OFC, will compete in a playoff tournament which will take place in March 2026 during the international window, that is March 23 to 31st. So among the 6 participants, the 4 lowest ranked teams in the FIFA rankings will face off in the semi-finals, while the 2 highest ranked teams will automatically qualify for the final. The winners of both finals will compete in the 2026 World Cup. So now I move to Nigeria's chances to qualify for the World Cup. The permutations. The number 1 is if Nigeria beats South Africa in their next match and Benin beat Lesotho, the point difference between 2nd place Benin and 3rd place Nigeria will still remain 1 point. The second one is that if Nigeria beats South Africa and Benin lose to Lesotho, then Nigeria automatically take the 2nd spot. If Nigeria lose to South Africa and Benin beat Lesotho, that's the 3rd one, and Benin beat Lesotho, it can only get worse. That is, in this case, Nigeria will be 4 points behind Benin if they should lose to South Africa and Benin should beat Lesotho. If Nigeria lose to South Africa and Benin lose to Lesotho, the advantage still remains 1 point and it's still in favor of Benin if both teams, Nigeria and Benin, if they lose their next game. So if Nigeria and Benin win their next 2 matches, it all lays on the final day of the qualifying fixture, which is Nigeria versus Benin at home. Same applies to the remaining 2 matches after the next round of matches, as analyzed in what I've said there. So here is the next fixture for Nigeria and Benin, the next 3 fixture. The next match for Nigeria is South Africa versus Nigeria. After that is Lesotho versus Nigeria, then Nigeria versus Benin. For Benin will face Lesotho. Then they will travel to face Rwanda versus Benin, and then their last game would be Nigeria versus Benin. So we need calculator and hope the results favor Nigeria before they can actually qualify for the next ones. This is what Didier Drogba says about the qualification from Africa to the World Cup, African qualification. He says, if possible, I would say all African countries should qualify for the World Cup. But then qualifying for the World Cup is different from retaining the qualification when you get to the World Cup. I would love to see countries like Nigeria in World Cup because they have the squad that can retain them in the World Cup. That is, it's not about qualifying from the group stage. That's not a problem. But after qualifying, can you play 2 European countries and start tall against them? You can qualify for the World Cup and go there and lose all your 3 matches. So he laughed. So we need the best of countries with the best squad. That is, we need players with experience. Players that can play in big matches, not just any player. So if what is going on in Nigerian football governing bodies are genuinely true, then I'm in support and I'm urging the football fans in Nigeria. He's saying that Nigerian fans should support Austin JJ Okocha to emerge as the NFF chairman. We need to change many things going on in African football in our different countries in Africa. Let me take it again. We need to change many things going wrong in football in our different countries in Africa. People who should be in charge of our football should be people who know more about football. People whose lifestyle is football, not politicians, not businessmen who has no little knowledge about football. We can use Cameroon as an example and many other African countries. Arise Africa. Let's get it done rightly, according to ESPN Sports. So, the chances of Nigeria making it to the World Cup is very slim. If they should finish second, they have to win their next 3 matches and hope that other results in other groups favor them, because there will be 4 runner-up that will qualify apart from the group leaders. So thank you for watching.